So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Manchester United against Manchester
The
United.
pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, a team spine so often starts with Manuel Neuer. The moniker of sweeper keeper often hides another strength of his, which is his distribution, one that always puts his teammates on a positive footing.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And this is Vieri. Tries to get it clear. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Mbappe. Saka. Pass is just off target. Tries to play it through. Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. Soboslai making good progress on the right-hand side. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And it's Davids. Rijkaard makes the interception. Soboslai. And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's through, now is he in? It's Van Basten! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Arsham gets it away. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Vieri. Crossing. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Arsham spots it and intercepts. Now this could... Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there. Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bellingham. Searching pass he's played there. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Vieri. It's Vieri! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Manchester United are... Vieri! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And here's Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Defending of the desperate variety. Messi.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Can he finish? Great football, shot and save.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Kukçu. Rodri.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's really well manoeuvred. Davids, not the most accurate pass. And he skips past his man. No, that was never going to make it. It's Van Basten! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. And the whistle goes for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
He rises! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Schneider. Messi. Lobbed in behind. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And that has put paid to that. Van Belten. Now Costa Curta. And it's Bellingham. And here's Van Basten.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Now it's Mbappe. Saka. Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Bale. Arsham. Xavi Alonso. And it's Sneijder. That's a sharp pass. Kukçu. Now it's Sneijder. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Mbappe. Davids. And it's Rodri. That is a brilliant interception. Xavi Alonso. Now Davids. Bale. And it's Bale. Now Howson. Can he get on the end of this? Couldn't squeeze it through. Knocks it into space. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense.
Tries a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitutions taking place.
And now they can spring out of defence. That ball looks a good one. It could be in here. Davids showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Xabi Alonso wins the duel this time. Just eases him off the ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Great vision. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bale. Now that's well seen too. Messi. He might be in here! And a chance! It's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Manchester United playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. And he's intervened well there. Bernardo Silva. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Mbappe is onto this. Xabi Alonso. The final 5 minutes. Davids. And it's Stoichkov. He's on it, can he get away? Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Gabriel has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Great defending, strong and determined. Alonso. Out towards the flank. Ball driven towards the far post.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy.
Against
This certainly
Manchester
matters.
United.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Rijkaard clears and smartly reclaimed. Now it's Messi. Now it's Bergkamp. It's a really well-measured ball. Olise, and he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, that is one way to stop him. Schneider. Messi takes control of it and he's on the move. Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Schneider in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to him to provide all the creativity again here. OK, he may not go box to box.
And the shot! Goal! The Netherlands! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
After 13 minutes,
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Otto. Conte. The Netherlands finding their passes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to...
Header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Conte.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Spread it left.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
That has not gone well. Conte. Now it's Bergkamp. And it's Schneider. And it's made its way to him. Nicely weighted ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking for options for movement. Can he latch on to this? Serginho. Serginho goes on a run down the left wing. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Bergkamp. Now it's Olise. Olise stood his ground strongly. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Schneider. Looking for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Schneider plays it short. Chance to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And again! Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. And he's gone looking for safety. And now they can spring out of defence. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tries to pass it through. And he's on his way. And a chance! It's in! Manchester United are back on level terms. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
After 36 minutes is number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Chance! Fantastic from Elise! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're back in front. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Elise making good progress on the right-hand side. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Elise really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Elise. Well read, nice interception. Otto just loves to go forward whenever he can.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now! And reclaimed it in a trice. Nice looking ball. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Conte. And there's the end of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
Hello everybody.
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Serginho. Schneider. That is Conte. Kukçu. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Serginho. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Schneider. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Here's found the Bergkamp! And that has been cleared.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just about up to the hour now. He's played it back.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's Bergkamp! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
And here's Bergkamp, played out wide. Olise, He's found a way through. Kukcu is always scanning the pitch for targets. He shifted it to the flank. Soboslai does really well to win the ball there. Oh no, this does not look good.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Schneider, who's set up one goal so far, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's picked his way through. The Netherlands claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. So, third corner of the game.
Substitution for Netherlands, number 17, Conte.
Schneider goes short.
Number 19,
The Netherlands surely have to be commended for...
substitution in progress.
And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Van Nistelrooy. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Stood up well to him there. Van Nistelrooy. Foot in. Now that looks a decent ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Spread out to the left. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. But he's well face to face. And he shoots! He scores! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Substitution for Netherlands, number 11.
So, time for
Olivier.
changes on both
Number
sides, actually.
27, Serginho.
This is quite a battle.
Number 22.
Manchester United really can sense it now.
Coming
This
on the
game is
field,
theirs to win.
number
They just need to step it up
Messi.
and force the issue.
Number 18.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Number 7,
Playing in.
Well,
Substitutions
that
taking
might
place.
be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Out towards the flank. Deftly away. He is through here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Right card. Kaka. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Messi in acres of space out wide. He's got away. That's tidy. Pinches it off him. Not the most accurate pass. Now there's a fine ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Your reflections then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card, so overall I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Germany.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday, and that was really impressive.
I remember a lot of those performances really well. Messi.
That's going in strongly.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Oh, that's a waste.
Ah, look, his thinking was more attempt.
Pull it. He's having a go. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Germany with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Right card! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So, a breakthrough already. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Messi. And it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai tries making a foray down the right. Gattuso. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Good ball, good take. And here's Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Not the most accurate pass. Looking for options for movement. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Well, that pass isn't the best. It's a searching pass. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Rodri gets across to intercept that. Manchester United are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And he's there to get it away. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Messi. He's in a great position here. It's their second corner of the game. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. It's played through for him. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's gone direct here. Bullets can be a real threat inside the box. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Threads one in, and the shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an...
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Messi. It's anyone's ball now.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh no, this does not look... Shapes to shoot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And they get themselves in front! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Germany take the lead. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Zico. Just 5 minutes left until the break. That is good alertness. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And this is Messi. Wriggles his way through. And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he nearly went all the way.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
There will be 3
And he shoots! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Germany take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Messi. There's the whistle for half-time. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
This looks and the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, shooting chance! He can get that clear. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gattuso. Zico. Now Otto. Germany couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Kukçu. Kukçu really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And it's Otto. And here's Hullet. And here's Zico. Germany have got it back and they'll have another go. Zico applies the finish! And he's managed to gift it back.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Kukçu running with the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Messi. And this is Hullet. Decent chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Germany have their third corner. And that was very necessary. Hullet. Germany appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Gabriel. Kukçu. Probing pass. Jordan Henderson.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Zico. Jordan Henderson. Gattuso. Rodri makes the interception. Gabriel. Ball played for Kukçu. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Foot in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi has found the net here, of course. Zico. Oh, that's nice. He's had it taken off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Saka. Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is Messi. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And they can counter here. Henderson. Now it's Batistuta. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know,
and the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Saka. And it's Rodri. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. Gabriel. Rodri. And it's Soboslai. It's a pretty loose pass. Soboslai is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's made its way to him.
There will be 1 minute
Messi
at a
is
time.
sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass...
Messi!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is that. Manchester United were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
And here's Cantona. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Cruyff. Now it's Romario.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Romario. Messi. It's Saka. The Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cantona.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cruyff. Cantona. Oh, important interception. And the shot! Decent enough try.
Cantona certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Quality ball. Barcelona finding their passes. Oh, well played, well played. And he's heaved it away. Great vision. That's been cut out, well played. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Tries to pass it through. Oh, what has happened here? Takes a shot!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Arsham promptly onto that, and that is that. Cantona quietly revving up. And this is Romario. Romario! That was superb goalkeeping.
Romario clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Cantona. Oh, good-looking ball. Still goalless. Oh, well measured. This looks promising. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ah, that's a fine interception. Yaya Toure. And this is Cruyff. He's had it taken off him. Szoboszlai, looking for a runner. Brilliantly cut out. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now, can they get him away? And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Mbappe. He's tried one! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And it's Romario. Now it's Cantona. And he's found a way past. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Gabriel gets over and intercepts. That's a cute ball. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's gone looking for safety. Maldini. Passes short and sharp, and he's in on goal. And the finish! Goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
The goal scorer for
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Knocks it out wide. Has a look and plays it forward. Leicester cuts it out. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And we'd like to inform you now that
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Szoboszlai. That's beautifully weighted. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cantona. Now it's Cruyff, and he's managed to get free. Cruyff. So much time and... He's having a shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Romario. Tries to play it through. Shoots! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Just about up to the hour now. It's a good foot in there. Turan. And no, that was never going to make it. Mbappe. Saka. And he's worked it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball. Kupchu. Messi. Good ball, good take. And it's Messi. Nice looking ball. He's on it, can he get away? And it's Rodri. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Always onto this. He is through here. He's free, he has... Can he finish? And they've got rid.
substitution for Manchester United. Number 8, Messi. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 5, Gabriel. Coming on the field.
Manchester United do
number
have
11,
options available on the
Hazard.
bench if they want to
Number
go that way.
13, Robert Lewandowski.
Saka.
Number 3, Eden
Manchester
Militao.
United looking to pass their way
Substitution in
through.
progress.
Now it's Lewandowski. Saka. Yaya Toure. Oh, this is from Mario. And here's the chance to counter. And he's surging through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And claimed it back swiftly. Cantona. Shot a goal! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Messi. Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Now it's Lewandowski, and that could set him on his way. Nesta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And he's intervened well there. Kupchu. No, again there's no way through. Cantona is onto this. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He can run onto that. Arsham kept his eye on it, and he's there. Saka. Rijkaard. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Thuram with the foul. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And it's Kupchu. Pinches it off him. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Szoboszlai. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice pass. And a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, this looks sharp. And that's it. In the end, then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply, they were beaten. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
everybody,
it might
and
not
welcome
feel
to
like that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and
Manchester
energy. This
against
certainly
Manchester
matters.
United.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And he's heaved it away. Driving forward, looking for options for movement.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Kane. Kane! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Can he get it through? He's found a way through, and he shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Nicely spread. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Anything... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Real chance!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Now it's Camavinga. And the keeper's got it again. Rodri. Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
So we're still where we started right now. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. Now it's Raul. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Fernandes. Mbappe. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Camavinga stood up well to him there. Kupchu. And it's Messi. Mbappe. Kupchu. And it's Messi. Soboslai. And this is Messi. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Manchester United! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He has found the way through. He's in a good position here. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Soboslai. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Looking to play him in. Messi. Mbappe. Guardiola gets good distance on it. That's a good ball. Chance for a shot! He scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Look at them. And the shot! He has done it! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Camavinga.
3 minutes at a
Guardiola.
time.
Pass somewhat off target. Raul. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. And that has left him in a heap. Maguire with a definite foul there. And no surprise, that's a booking. So nearly the perfect ball. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Hello attendees,
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Manchester United head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Camavinga. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Gabriel getting this one clear. Maguire calmly anticipates. Raul, and it's Camavinga. That's a lovely, neat pass. Gabriel clears. He can get that clear. That's a little off target. Now he's got space here. Kupchu wriggles his way through. He's picked his way through. Mbappe now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nice looking ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That has been cut short. Fernandez. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mbappe. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Saka. Kukçu. Played into space. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Fernandez has got himself a free kick.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Well, there's the clearance. Vardiol. Camavinga. Great vision.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he's there to belt it away. Ball's gone out of play. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, terrible mistake. Goes for the shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Vardiol. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Raul looking to add to his goal. Fernandez shoots! It's a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Raul. That's a throw. And here's Raul. Pinches it off him. Messi. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? There's no flag. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Rodri.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for a runner. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Saka. He's on it, can he get away? And he welcomes it in. And he's in on goes for a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8.
Both sides then taking this
Messi.
chance to turn to their
Number
benches.
10,
Manchester United take what
Number
looks to be a
16,
decisive lead.
Rodri.
There's still a bit left in
Number
it, Peter, but
24,
they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up
Number
now.
20, coming on the field.
And it's Salah.
Number 11, Hazard.
Aims
Number
beyond the
13,
defence.
Robert
He's onside.
Lewandowski.
The message is
Number
simple.
2,
Defend this with your
Thomas
lives.
Rashid. Number 3, Eder Militao. Number 9, Kane. Substitution in progress. 4 added minutes has been
Donnarumma
indicated.
gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Kane dominates aerially so often. 4 added minutes on the board. Fernandes powering forward. Shot, surely! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Mohamed Salah, the most accurate pass. Rosicki, and he's worked it through. Thinks about the shot. Oh, the whistle has gone, and it is all over. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
And now, please turn towards the screen.
Manchester
for a
United
special
leave it late.
presentation featuring
But in
our-
the end- Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway.
It comes as little surprise, Peter, that we find the name of Park Ji-sung on this team sheet.
First name on the team sheet, you would think.
Yeah, and a player with a fantastic engine. I always think that every time you see him, he's just going to run himself into the ground. He'll give everything for the cause, and he always sets the tone for industry.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Cruyff. Some really good ball movement. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Rodri. Kukçu. And here's Ibrahimovic. Chance, surely! And that's another chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. This looks promising. Pinches it off him. Quality ball. Park Ji-sung. And he welcomes it in. And no, that was never going to make it. Howson. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Cruyff. Foot in. Oh, super find. And he's away. Real chance. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Mbappe! Nicely intercepted. Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. And he's intervened well there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saka. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That has been cut short. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Looking for a runner. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a good foot in there. Threads one in. Look at the space. Great chance! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Cruyff. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's well spotted. Rodri clears. Pele. Park Ji-sung. Albert Ferrer. Now it's Pele. Hullet can be a real threat inside the box.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's Park Ji-sung. And here's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff has been caught there, it's a foul. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Cruyff! He's missed, but not by that far.
Cruyff is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Guardiola. It's a good spell of possession, this. Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's... tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Opts to play it back.
Park Ji-sung really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Now this could be a chance. Now it's Mbappe, and he was quick to react. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That has not gone well. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That is good alertness. And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
I'm afraid to tell you that
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And that's the second half started. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Hullet. In with the challenge. Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung. This is promising. Rodri gets a foot in here. Kukçu to Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Szoboszlai. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. No, no way through. Kukçu. Good ball, good take. That's a cute ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Guardiola. Oddo. Oddo carries the ball down the right. Ambitious ball here. He's in a great position here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Not the most accurate pass. Saka. And now they can spring out of defence. So we've reached the hour mark. There they go, hunting in packs. Guardiola. That's a little off target. Not the most convincing of passes. Beckham. Szoboszlai. Now that looks a decent ball. Now there's a fine ball. Caught offside that time. Cruyff. Now it's from Mario. Gullit going face to face with his great rival. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. And it's Gullit. Passing nice and neat. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Throw it. Gabriel with the clearance. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes the substitution. Well, there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Now that's well seen too. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Messi. Beckham. Turns back here, probably the best option. Nicely aimed pass.
Tampa Bay really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Guardiola. Driving on and making good progress. Ekitike! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Ekitike fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
He's onside! Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Abiati did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's been won straight back. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get on the end of this?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
substitution for Manchester United.
Desperate defending
Number
required
8,
here.
Messi. Number 16.
Son Heung-min!
Rodri. Number 10.
He's done very well to get to that.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Hazard. Number 2. Thomas Rashitsky.
Nice defending, physical
Number
and effective.
13, Robert
Rashitsky.
There will be three
It shows there will
at
be
a time.
3 extra minutes. Szoboszlai. And it's Szoboszlai. Manchester United really will have to throw everything at this now. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Hullet. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And we're done. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So Jim, how do you... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Botafogo have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Now, can they get him away? Rashford, he's picked his way through. Can he finish? Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Rashford can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Botafogo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Rashford. Arsham attempts a clearance and reclaimed it in a trice. And he was quick to react. He could be in here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And here's Rashford. Wits.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is ended up in no man's land. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Botafogo. Oh, he's gone for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Vitinha clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him then.
No, that was never going to make it. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Vitinha. Vitinha! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, what has happened here? Hit into the middle. He's gone tall. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Now it's Mbappe. That is good strength. Botafogo applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Wits, played back in. Well, that has not gone well. And that's been won straight back. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is... There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position.
Botafogo really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Oh, that was vital. Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get it through? That is good alertness. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He won't be happy with that one.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Rice. That pass has been well intercepted. Saka. Well timed, excellent interception. Rodri puts his foot on the gas. Good ball over the top. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Rashford is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Rodri. And here's Mbappe. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Manchester United have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Manchester United definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Szoboszlai.
That was lovely, that.
He has found a way through. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And they're back on the ball again. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And he's forced to go back.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And he's managed to get free. Maicon did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vids.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Probably be looking to play it square from here. And he's had a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Botafogo have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's a lovely, neat pass. That's a decent clearance. Looking for a runner. Good ball, good take. Mbappe. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
So, another set play. Vitinha, Gabriel proves too strong. Kirkchu, over to the left, and he whips it in. Decent chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Arsham picks it up from the goal kick. Tries to thread one through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Vitinha. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Caresses it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Vitinha. Vitinha. Shot, surely! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
He's a sharp little ball here. It's a promising position. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. The changes then in quick succession. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Great vision. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And here's Lewandowski. He's got away. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Vitinha. That has been slung wide. Can he get on the end of this? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And this is Lewandowski. It's official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Wits. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. For Rosicki. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Drives it in. Gabriel gets it away. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win.